MacKenzie. I never believed in love at first sight until I saw you. I was struck by you instantly, and I was never able to let it go. And I remember thinking to myself, the first time I saw you, wow, who is that? This is a true story, and the second time I saw you, I said to myself, I'm gonna marry that girl. It's a weird thing to say because I didn't know your name. But I did say it. We've been together for 5 years now, and in that time, my love for you has only grown deeper with each passing day. We have overcome difficult timing. We have overcome vast distances. We have overcome many inconveniences by leaning on each other and by leaning on our Heavenly Father. And I am confident we will continue to do so. So now I'm going to make the vows. I vow to always be here for you as the man that you can lean on when you need help. I vow to be faithful to you all the days of our lives. I vow to always love you and support you, even in the most difficult of circumstances. I vow to encourage you and care for you through the ups and downs and the many challenges that life brings. I vow to do my very best to assume the role as the spiritual leader of our home and our family. I vow to protect you and always to consider your needs over my own. I vow to treat you with respect and with a tender heart, and to forgive you when you make mistakes. I vow to walk beside you through every season of life, as your husband and as your friend. Lastly, I vow to love you the way Christ loves the church, faithfully and selflessly, even to the point of laying down my life for you. In sickness and in health, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, I vow these things to you before God and these witnesses.
That's cool. Wow. I still remember all that.
Dane, where do I begin? We've officially spent 5 years together, and today we officially say I do to a lifetime. I've spent so much time trying to find the right words, but the truth is I couldn't. And I realized something. We shouldn't even be here today. And it wasn't until I reminded myself of that I knew exactly what I wanted to say. In case you've forgotten what I'm talking about, I'm gonna remind you. Exactly 1,869 days ago, I decided to take a chance and swipe right on you. To my surprise, you did too. I remember thinking, no way that this handsome guy I met at the gym one time was actually interested in me. You were way out of my league. And honestly, I was a little embarrassed because now you knew that I liked you. But then it happened. You sent me a message. The conversation took off from there, and before I knew it, we had a date planned for the next day. I spent hours getting ready because I wanted to look my absolute best for you. I remember as the time got closer, my nerves really started to grow, and I remember texting my mom that I was going on a date. I didn't have time for all the questions she was going to ask, so I just told her, if you don't hear from me in 4 hours, call the police. I still remember opening the door to my apartment and realizing this wasn't a dream, because there you were. The date was perfect in every way. And I remember I could have talked to you for hours, and we probably would have if it wasn't for that wasp. From there, the dates just never stopped. And I knew this was something special, and I think you did too. Because on our second date, you decided to put a firearm in my hands. I still don't know if you were more impressed or terrified when I missed the target, but I somehow shot that twig right in two. So, why would I say that we shouldn't be here today? Because when we matched, I was living in Warrensburg, and you'd moved back here to Jeff City. We'd both set our profiles to only find matches within 20 miles. And if you looked it up, I wasn't 20 miles away. I was 93. So some may call it luck, but I don't believe in luck. I believe in God. I believe every heartbreak, every bad day, and every tear was His way of preparing me for something better than I could have ever imagined. And that something is you. It hasn't always been easy, even from the very beginning. From job changes to long distance, emotional baggage, weeks of barely talking while I studied for pharmacy exams, the odds were stacked against us. But while I never knew what tomorrow would bring, I always knew one thing. I could get through anything if I had you by my side. You complete me in ways that I didn't even know I was missing. Before you, I swore I'd never marry another redhead or have redheaded kids. But somehow with you, I want 5. I used to wonder if I was enough, but with you, I walk into a room full of strangers, and I hear you tell everyone, this is her. You never make me feel like I'm too much. I used to thank you for fixing me, but now I want to thank you for showing me that I was never really broken. You just showed me what it means to be fully loved for exactly who I am. Standing here today, I still can't believe I get to marry my best friend, the person who feels like home to me. You've been my favorite part of every day for the last 5 years, and I can't wait to spend forever with you. So today, in front of all of our friends and family, I want to make you these promises. I promise to always put God first, because with Him, we can get through anything. I promise to tell you how much I love you every single day, in hopes one day you'll see yourself through my eyes. I promise to stand beside you when life gets hard and to cheer you on in every dream you chase. I promise to always be your best friend and your biggest fan in every season, every chapter, in every win and every loss. I promise to compliment your beard and tell you how handsome you look. I promise to hold your hand when life gets scary, especially when we drive past a concrete truck. I promise to make you laugh with my angelic singing and graceful dance moves. I promise to always correct your math, critique your driving, and remind you I can back a trailer better. I promise to give you my all, even on the days when my all can look a little different. Whether it's 30%, 70%, or 100%, you'll always have every bit I can give. I promise I will never give up on you or on us. I'll always fight for us. Because when you find love like this, you fight for it. But most of all, I promise to love you for the rest of my life. And when death takes my hand, do not cry. Because I promise I will find you in every lifetime. So no matter where life takes us, no matter what obstacles come our way, no matter how high the odds are stacked against us, I'm always going to bet on us. Because we are meant to be. I love you, and I can't wait to spend forever proving it to you.
By the laws of the great state of Missouri, and by the authority of God our Father, now pronounce you husband and wife. You can, for the first time, kiss your wife.
Sorry.